I love trade in Stellaris. I just like numbers going up, hence why I love making trade builds. There's many videos on my channel with them. But the first thing I thought of when Nomads was announced was a roaming megacorp trade build becoming rich roaming the stars. And I think I've made one of the strongest empires without cheesing the game I've ever had. This nomadic megacorp is strong from day one due to common ground and scales insanely strongly, utilizing multiple arc ships, contracts, trade, megacorp offices, and of course Starseekers festivals. In this video I will show you how to be the richest empire in the galaxy while I try and make branch offices in everyone's capital. Let's get into it. Now, as you know, I love trade builds. I've made many videos on them, and with that comes things like adaptive frames, giving us trading algorithms, but then also buffs to other things. For 25% to trader jobs. We like trade. We also can have conversational AI for a further 5%. We could be Fanatic Xenophile for a further 20%. Egalitarian for 5% from Specialists. Megacorp for 10% more trade. And of course, we then get branch offices. We can also start with common ground. This means we start with 2 neighbors that we can make branch offices in. And we can actually start with a trade federation, which would then convert our trade into energy, unity, and consumer goods equal to 50% of our collected trade. That's a lot of cool stuff for a normal empire. Nomads takes this a step further. We of course also have the civic free traders for more branch office value and trade produced from traders, but branch office cost is based on your distance from someone. We can move our arc ships, so we can just run around and do branch offices. That's not where it ends though. You see, arc ships also start with the popular research mall, giving us trader jobs as well as giving us science, unity, and trade jobs, as well as the industrials trade corps giving us trader jobs. We can also eventually change these districts into whatever we want. Maybe these 3 become tech and we make trade. That's not it though. With the operational reserves, we get access to burn, which gives 50% efficiency for specialists. Traders are specialists. We're going to be able to buff that up even more. We can also combine it with Starseekers, which gives us the celebration approach, which gives us 1000% efficiency for specialists, complex drones, and assembly, meaning we can go crazy. And with the mass amount of trade we're going to be getting, we can refill this operational reserve back up and just keep doing it. Now, common ground kind of sucks if you're a normal empire. Your guaranteed planets become the Federation members. We are nomads. We don't have guaranteed planets. We don't need to be stuck here. We get 2 Federation members. A Federation stonks to put in their branch office. We don't care. It's good. And because we're machines, we don't need to worry about food, eliminating that resource to worry about. And because we're nomads, energy and minerals are combined, meaning our trade is basically producing us minerals too. So all we have to worry about, because trade's producing energy, which is also minerals, we don't need food. Trade produces consumer goods. Trade produces unity. We only have to produce alloys and science. This is where the fun begins. Now, in terms of starting techs, we're going to take Materials Workshop and Military Research Complex, which means we can actually turn the Ordnance Engineering into tech, giving us building slots. Also go for Xenobiology for the same reason, although I think we need the Unity one as well, but we'll see. And obviously the Physics one. Now, in terms of government, we can open up our policies. There's not much we can do here, but we're also Mercantile, giving us 10% monthly trade too. We're going to keep it on that. In terms of economic policy, we're going to go straight to militarize. We're going to need alloys and consumer goods. We're not going to really produce them from minerals. We're going to produce them from trade. And then with our military arc ship, we will instantly build a logistic ship. Because we can only have max of 2, we may as well get another one. And then I will build a normal city district just so we can get tech, trade, alloys, consumer goods. We're going to still need them for now. And of course, we have our situation, the arc ship readiness, which means we need to find a black hole. We start in a black hole. So we just need 50 exotic gases. So we'll try and get that in a second. We're going to go ahead and just explore with our science ship. Yes, if we survey a system, we get more from it. But our Federation members are going to get annoyed if we harvest too much from them. So surveying these systems, they're just going to get claimed. We need to leave, basically. This other logistic ship, we could set up way stations. We might do. But first, I'm going to whack on burn. I'm going to go ahead to this empire because now we get to choose the Trade Federation, also giving us XP and cohesion, which is great. We'll start leveling up, which is going to give us more monthly trade. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I am currently streaming for 25 hours straight, playing Stellaris, trying to beat the 25 times crisis all as many times as I can, or hopefully at least once. This is for hitting 100,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. So make sure to come check out the stream. We've got special guests like Mom2 Action and many others. I'll see you there. Because we're in the Federation to start, we start with surveyed systems of our allies, meaning if we harvested all of this, we would get a lot of resources. However, you might know, they're going to get annoyed, and in my testing, they will leave the Federation. We don't want that. So we're just going to find like the most valuable thing. We can get away with 1 or 2 harvesting from each of them. We're going to harvest this one because it's going to give us 750 minerals, 750 crystals, just so we can try and get to high as quickly as possible, because that's going to give us 10 stability and 10% research speed instead of 5 stability. We're on burn for the 50% output because everyone can get buffed. Why the hell not? And then we're going to monthly trade the maximum minerals and energy to try and keep our operational reserves going from that output. And then this logistic ship may as well come and harvest from this empire. We do need gases, but I can't decline 750 of each there. That sounds good to me. And then we'll grab the exotic gases from something else after doing that. So we're still going up with high. It's going to take a bit to get to high, but that's fine. As you can see, our resources are going crazy. We have a lot of consumer goods. We could just sell some of that too. And because we have so many consumer goods, we're egalitarian. Let's set our species right here to utopian abundance, so our civilians produces unity and research, which means we'll go from 46 trade and 1028 amenities to 15 research and 5 unity. A nice little boost at the start. And because we're machines, we've got recycled. We're getting more job efficiency for our bosses. What we can do is get rid of recycled and whack on mass produced and get rid of a negative trait. We can set our default one as default, but then integrate these, because what's going to happen is the growing AI is going to prioritize building these. As you can see, we just got 12. They're getting the bonuses from recycled and mass produced, eking out 15% more pop assembly. These will then instantly go to these, giving us the recycled. As you can see, they'll integrate. Bam. Very nice. What we also want to do is see who's the best trade one. You are Xenophile, egalitarian. You're also Xenophile, egalitarian. Well, we can instantly make a branch office. So let's do that, shall we? Because we're right over the system now, because we sent our Archburners here. It costs 75 influence and 1,000 trade. So let's build that. And now it's going to produce us some influence, and we'll be able to get some jobs there eventually, instantly boosting us up. We can't actually sell consumer goods now, but it's fine. Trade's not going to be an issue, my friends. There are research agreements. We're not going to do them yet, but we could later on. And we may as well queue up sprawling slums to get 100 more pops, and then build another habitation deck. So their opinion will go down with us. It's fine. Don't worry. We may as well also do a wayline pact. Do they take influence? No. We may as well build up our trust and do agreements with them. And first tradition, I don't think you can guess what I'm going to pick here. It's going to be commerce. We're doing trade. Come on now. How does Stellar encounters limited work? We get the approach celebration, which we've gone over. To actually get access to this approach, we need to fill out our star journal. Our star journal, we basically need to see 50 stars with a science ship or an arc ship, and then we get access to the approach. Hence why we're just going to go explore with our science ship. Once they've seen 50 systems, we can go celebrate and get a lot of stuff. These have to be unique systems, I believe, so there is a limited number of times we can do this. But it's really OP early on because it gives efficiency and pop growth. We're robots. We have roboticists. We're just going to get a bunch of assembly. I mean, we're already getting 11 pops a month because of our double efficiency to them from high. Assembly's really good with Nomads right now. We're struggling to get pops, build robots, and stuff like that. You can see here, we've just got our logistics ship to get us 750 of those. We'll go return them. I don't want to annoy them too much. Their opinion's gone down a lot. Let's actually improve relations with both of them. We should have done that earlier. We're going to do it with all of them because we don't want to lose everything. But we're almost kind of at high. Not really. We could probably harvest one more. There's a 1k here. Yeah, one more would be fine from each. Now, we only have the capacity for one. I do need gases. This one kind of sucks. There's 1k here. We may as well grab the 1k, fill up this logistics ship, why not? And we have another logistics ship here which can go grab us these gases so we can do the coolant flush. Got first contact. That is why we save some envoys. Oh, wayline packs do take up influence. Okay, we're going to cancel those wayline packs for now because we're not going to build way stations yet. They're not that good early on, in my opinion. We also would desperately want to get a second branch office, which is going to cost us 75 influence when we go over the top of them. Let's rush down to get trade from jobs and market fee reduction. We're now very close to high. So let's send a logistics ship to the black hole, because once we actually mine gases, we can do the coolant flush, and we're maxed here, which will get us hopefully into high. Just for that extra stability and research speed is really nice. I mean, we'll be there in 18 months anyway because of our production. Remember, trade is making us energy, which means trade also fuels this. Now we're in high just about, but we're still gaining resources, which is pretty nice. We'll just go send our logistics ships to harvest random systems. Let's get 10% more trade from jobs, because that's just everything. Then we're going to build this ordnance engineering, because we can then specialize it, and then we'll probably just queue up commercial zones, to be honest. We also probably want to start monthly buying alloys. Alloys are going to be a little bit of an issue, but we can fix that. And we also will get contracts from these empires. This is another reason why Nomad's common ground is insane, because you get all the benefits straight away. We need to conduct physics research to improve existing sources. We don't really have the tech for this yet. It would be nice. The influence would be vital, but tech is probably our most valuable resource right now, and we're still researching. We are playing on 0.75 tech and tradition cost, Grand Admiral mid-game scaling at year 50, just the kind of standard stuff we usually play on. This probably would work on non-scaling normal settings. It just takes a bit longer. Habitation is done. That's done. We can also get rid of the holotheater. We don't need the amenities. Go into a commercial zone, please. Which reminds me, you probably want to get rid of the soldier jobs, the enforcers, just so they're civilians giving you the tech. Entertainers can go too. More civilians, the better. More tech, trade, and unity early on. And let's reduce that market fee, which is just going to save us a bunch, because we are buying a whole lot of stuff. And honestly, we could probably build an extra alloy foundry. We might do that. We also want to specialize this once we have the tech. And we also want to do coolant flush when our logistics ship is back. You can see they're now there. So this is why we can't really harvest too much, because they're just going to take the systems. We are going to also prioritize any first contacts. We need to find more people, because we can head over there and make branch offices. Our aim, of course, is to get a branch office in every single empire's capital. If they can't, they'll have to be reprocessed or incentivized. So we're only 75 away. Let's get that second branch office going. It's just extra trade for free. Why would we not want to do that? Let's coolant flush as soon as we can, and we're going to just be producing more and more trade. Remember, we're currently getting 50% efficiency, meaning we're getting a lot more jobs, and we're paying a little bit of consumer good upkeep, but they pay for themselves. Look at all those buffs. 380 trade. It's mental. We have a really good contract right now. We're going to get unity, influence, trade, opinion, and trust by taking a group of tourists on a galactic sightseeing tour. We'll absolutely do that. Let's track it. I wish it auto-tracked, to be honest. So let's bring our ship over here. We're not really doing too much with it. We honestly also could build an extra science ship. We could have also replaced the docking bay with another engineering bay for build-up, but we don't really have the alloys to spam build. Tourists have boarded, and they want to go all the way over here. That's fine with me. Let's go. And we may as well send our science ship not there, because remember, we're also trying to explore 50 systems in our star journal. We're at 16 of 50. We now have another science ship. Let's grab just a random guy that you to explore too. Our Federation's losing XP. That's not great. We do want to level you up. So let's assign someone here. Unity is a bit of issue for Nomads, but with this build, it's not too bad, because we're getting unity from trade 33. So all we need to do is essentially build trade. We can also get rid of one of these basic reactor things, because we don't need it. I'd rather get city districts. Oh, and we got lucky and we started with a trade from job governor. If you don't have one, look for a trade from jobs governor, like Karazak here. You get more options too because of Federation leaders. There's a lot going for this build, and the main issue is tech, but we can build tech, so that's fine. Honestly, think I'll just build another alloy foundry in the spare slot. We just want to always be building as much as we can. We do actually have crime issues and stuff on our planet right now, so be careful. You will want to get enforcers if it goes low. I think it's because our amenities dropped, but that should fix once we get commercial enterprise, because we get amenities from our traders. So rush down that if you're struggling with amenities. Oh, a trade from jobs level 2 straight away from 15% to 25%. Yes, absolutely. And the great thing about the popular research mall, we can build commercial zones. We will be doing that. We've seen the tourists, and now they have to go back home. That's fine. All of those techs are done. Let's grab, I mean, none of these really matter that much. We'll just grab more tech from deposits, I guess. Yeah, for some reason we can't take this without societal unification 2, so we will take that straight away, and we may as well just grab more job efficiency. Afterburners are nice because you can whack 2 of them on our military arc ship, but we don't want to stray too far. And we can finally finish commerce, which gives us amenities, more trade jobs. When we adopted this, we also got 15% more trade rewards from contracts, which is nice. But we also now get 10% monthly trade, which is also really good. In terms of Ascension perks, it's a hard one. Universal transactions is really nice. It reduces the branch office cost. We haven't found anyone yet. However, we hopefully will. So I'm going to grab it. Just preemptive. You could also go for the Unity if you really want a Unity rush down stuff. We are currently losing resources, but we'll only lose them in 459 months. That's fine. Now we want to start building these military research complex and change this basic generator into the high energy particle accelerator, which is going to just give us more building slots for tech, which we need while we're using trade on the rest. Sightseeing tour has done a bunch of trade, Unity, influence, trust, and opinion. We love to see it. I really don't want to do this research one. I think it's not great now. When we have a lot of tech, it will be decent. The automation keeps wanting to harvest allies. I really don't want them to leave the Federation. I want to be friends, so we're going to have to keep manually doing that. Let's go and now explore with our ARC ship while we wait for new contracts. And we're getting lots of first contacts now, which is great. Star Journal's at 30 of 50, and we just need to keep building. Just keep clicking the build buttons. We will build the research buildings once we have the specializations, because we can build them there instead. And we're just going mass trade alloys and tech. We'll probably build actually alloys over this consumer goods, since our consumer goods are very fine. Next tradition, I'm just going to go prosperity. It's just good. Infrastructure reduction, resources, less upkeep, you know, more max districts. It's solid. It's really solid. We'll buff up our trade. We also get less envoys unless we do this thing, so we probably should do that. I don't know how to get to the system right now, though. You both have damn research. Okay, if we accept this, how much tech is it actually? Yeah, 33 bumps to do that. We're not doing that. Sorry. Currently don't have the tech for that. We will be fixing the tech. We're going to be mass producing all this lovely stuff. Right now, no. Star Journal is very close. We kind of want to build and work as many jobs as we can. We're actually struggling for pops right now, which is another reason we might want to start working and doing the Star Seeker Festival. We don't need the crime jobs anymore, which is nice. Just because it will give us a bunch of pops. Noah's of the Shroud. Honestly, we're very rich. So what is to be our fate? We will pay. Yeah, our council positions aren't that great for now. We're mainly doing it for the actual civic modifiers. So I'm just going to go for the Unity. 10% now. 40 when we launch it. Sounds pretty nice. And you can see we can actually just build labs in here now, which is great. And we've seen 50 starts, so we can now do the festival. To do that, we need to click host festival here. I kind of want to make sure we have all the jobs we want, like as much tech as we can before we do it. But we're so rich, we're going to be able to fill it back up very quickly. And we could also get like more resources. Maybe we'll get to less upkeep too. We could even get more civilian stuff, though we have no civilians. To be honest, I want to get our envoy pretty quickly, so we'll go there first. I believe we can still keep exploring, and then it will count for the next festival, so it's not the end of the world to wait a little bit. Although we are starting to slip on jobs. We're getting sick as well. That's not great. Let's reduce upkeep. I remembered we can actually survey the system to actually get rid of the envoy thing. So let's get rid of the sickness. Can we also host the festival? Because that will speed that up a lot. Let's host festival. We're preparing the festival. We're quite high as well. We probably want it to be like closer to max. I mean, what we can do is just buy. There we go. We bought 5,000 energies. We're at maximum now. And now we have set up camp. We have the nice little camp symbol. There it is. It's still surveying. I don't know if I bugged it or what. And we're now in festival getting 1,000 pop growth and efficiency for specialists. We have 125 assembly a month, meaning we're getting a few pops. 329 tech there. Yeah, 115 unity and trade, 68 assembly, 7,000 trade. 7,000. Let's watch the month tick over, shall we? Yeah. And this goes on until we're back down. So can we just keep buying? Yeah, we can keep buying. Yeah, we'll keep this going. I think we keep the festival going, my friends. Oh, it's over 6 months. Never mind. It's only for 6 months. That's fine. We we have some. Let's get arc ship construction 7 months. Yep. Floating spores. Let's trace where it came from. We're gonna do all of the mystery sickness stuff. I think it's an event chain. We could also just do our contract we accepted. Oh, it takes 18. Nah, we won't. It's finished now. It did spread it out evenly, so we're into medium now. But what we can do is we'll just buy a bit. We're almost up there. Actually, a bit out of resources. We don't need this much consumer goods. Buy a couple more. We're in high again. We're back to temp stability and research speed. This is gonna go down because we were paying so much. But now we have a bunch of pops. jobs. Oh, we have 1,800 civilians. We had no jobs free before. We had literally loads of jobs free before. Now we filled it back up. It's absurd. That was just one celebration giving us a huge boost. The only issue is now our economy is a little bit stretched. We should probably get Xeno diplomacy too, because it gives us planet modifier trade produce per executives a bit more. Yes, I like trade. Oh, and this planet has just grown to have a building slot. I kind of want just tech. We're out of gases. You have gases. Send you over. Any better contracts? Why are they all tech ones? Early game tech ones kind of suck because obviously our tech is not great right now. We're getting there though. We're building labs. We're gonna build labs in the rest of the slots when we get gases. And now we're getting food from jobs. I did not need food. We're literally not producing them. Are there any gases in this system? Yeah, there are actually. And in terms of our star journal, we're at 5 of 50, so we need to go and explore a little bit more. I mean, we could just buy gases too, actually. We've just kind of collapsed our trade a little bit. Always be building labs. We also have to do the first contacts. No, we've got one more survey here. Memento Mori is found, some influence. There are unfortunately just alts, meaning we can't do a branch office. So we're gonna leave. We will look for some better empire. Now we have also got the military archship, just because I think it's the best one. You get more fleet power, which means more possibility for vassals, bullying people. The other one's bonuses are just nowhere near as good as just getting vassals. And the Whispers of the Shroud, who are a megacorp peaceful trader hive, is that? Champions Forge Live 2. Now, consumer goods are beginning to look a little bit ropey, but remember, we have trade. Trade fixes all things. Prosperity is now done, meaning another max district, more housing, and resources from harvesting, which can be decent. In terms of our next ascension, I think I'm just going to go for the unity. If we can get to modularity, we can become even stronger, is my theory. Finally, a non-hive empire. We need to improve with them. They don't like us. Oh wait, they're not hive. The Whisper of the Shroud. Well, we can get a commercial pact. However, we need them to like us, which is close. I think we head to them then. Remember, the closer we are, the cheaper the branch offices is, while we improve with these guys. And you know what? Have some consumer goods. Maybe you'll like us more. Oh, our scientist just died to the scavenger, but it was a worthy cause. Let's get another one. And we could probably send a gift to you guys and you'll accept commercial pack. They like crystals. You like crystals? I like crystals. Champion Forge Live, we need 50 fleet size. We don't have that. It is really good though. Because if we win, we get free traditions, which means a quicker time to modularity. So I don't think we have any military decks, but we'll use our design from the video. We do have tier 2 lasers, which is good. We want to load up on as many shields as possible with a reactor booster. It's going to be in the system our arc ship is, so we're going to stay here. We do have swarm computer 2, auto upgrade you, and it was a 50 size, so we only need 10 of them, which we should be able to build in time. Probably just want to get rid of the other stuff that's building. We'll finish a lab. And we got no, sure, because we're about to get another science ship. Commercial back with the Whispers of the Shroud. We will accept that. Hell, we might even... No, we can't afford. So we need to get close to them. It's a lot of influence. We have 180 days. We should get most of the fleet out. We might not be able to get the full amount, which is a bit sad. We'll get a commander on here. Maybe it'll make a difference. We have factions too, which is great. They love us. Our federation's also leveled up for more trade, which is also great. 100 days. I'm not sure we'll get a full fleet out. I think these last two will be the last ones we can get. We could also upgrade them, but we do not have enough time for that. We can only get 35. We'll research. Hopefully that's in time. Champions Forge Live. We'll see how it goes. We're also not in burn. I'm an idiot. When Festival finishes, it goes back to balanced. Oh, how silly of me. Let's head over here to get this going. Stellar Cartel. They will need to die if they ever take anything from us. Yeah, but drastically helps with our resources. Whoops. And we can actually spend energy to reduce consumer good upkeep, which I think is worthwhile. We can get an embassy complex already, which I think is probably worth it. The envoys will help. And the Champions Forge Live went live somewhere. We're up here. We're gonna die, I think. There's also a megacorp. Oh dear. That's a lot of megacorps. Yeah, we couldn't get enough ships. We really needed the 10 to actually stand a chance. We found the artisans though, which means we can get 10% more monthly Unity. Don't mind if I do. And we still have this contract. I'm just gonna do it. Why are they all tech ones now? This one is also tech. It's nice seeing year 12 this stupid dumb number. The base is 410. They're producing 1,100. It's absurd. So we're kind of struggling with tech. Discovery now gives researcher jobs for district specializations, and it will give us research speed. We'll go that as our third pick. Why not? There might be a better pick. I like tech. I like tech numbers going up. That's what we'll have. Operational reserves is dropping. We'll just mass buy then. And we can build another thing here. Tech. Okay, Whispers of the Shroud, my friend. We'll get right over your capital and get that branch office going. We also did get arc ship construction a while ago. We just don't have the alloys right now for it. We could change our industrial trade quarter to alloys, but we are struggling for consumer goods too. Kind of need them. All right, we're close enough. Get that branch office. That's the third empire with the branch office. We're going to go for tech. We can also go to the other planets. They're also very cheap. Just lacking exotic gases right now. And the other planet. Very nice. We're building up here. Next on our list. These guys hate us. It might be a vassal play. However, Bethesda are right here, which we can get to quite quickly. So we might go for that. We're almost at 50 again on this. I kind of want to build another arc ship, to be honest. Second one will go crazy. How can we make that happen? We need resources. Sell consumer goods, alloys. We're almost there. Someone die again? Why do our scientists keep dying? Let's get a science ship. I'll just harvest my ally. It'll give us some stonks, which means alloys. Federational minimum to low? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're producing alloys now. Almost 100. We do have a full logistics ship incoming too. We'd also just do a contract for resources here. Only 6 months to do this now. Our tech has gone very nicely, and we're actually growing these pops quicker than we could integrate them when we did it before. That's hilarious. We can upgrade our tech, but then it will cost exotic gases a month, but we're not really producing any gases right now. We have no way stations getting them or anything like that, so it's a bit risky. We can now build that second arc ship, which means we could then go and actually settle down with that military arc ship elsewhere. Let's plop you there. So we can look at probably taking way stations all along these guys, our federation's space. Bethesda now want that commercial pack. That is beautiful. We'll head to them next. And we also have a commercial pack in us, which is generating them 942 trade. I am greedy though. I am greedy. I have 900 trade. I'll just buy gases. 10% more assembly, yep. Because remember, civilians just means tech, unity, and trade, my friends. To be honest, we could also... And I probably should have built the data theorem for research job efficiency and lower their upkeep since we have so many of them. Now, I guess we head down here and start building those way stations. Let's get the pact. Just gonna buy monthly gases so I don't go negative. Build way station in their empire. That's what we were gonna do anyway. Of course. Literally, we're heading to do that. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? We now have second arc ship. Now things get crazy again. Let's build 2 engineering bays for more builds queue capacity. We will send you down here to just basically collect everything down here that we're going to build. And we're going to want you built up. I don't know whether to make it alloys or just more trade. Probably more trade. Maybe one should be... I don't know. There's so many things you can do. I mean, either way, we're going to head up to Bethesda to get more Megacorp stuff. And they have a contract that we could do. Yeah, we'll accept that. We're at 400 tech now. Let's start collecting. And now we can go crazy, grab all the good systems, and then hopefully eventually we'll get the tech to just collect in a line, essentially. We need more influence, so we're gonna have to start spamming contracts to get more influence. As a Nomad Megacorp, you need influence. Help this colony get up and running. We can do that too. I think we're just gonna make tech on the bottom like we did before, and then I might just go crazy on trade because trade is funny. To be fair, we could just build 1 industrial trade quarter 2. Nah, trade's fun. I would like a trade governor though, but I don't see one. Oh, I am losing gases at an alarming rate. More researchers. Yes, the tech must flow. I don't know what clone vats would do for me when I don't have any biological pops. Yeah, we're just farming some contracts. Contracts are so good with Megacorp 2. You get 100 influence for doing this. Yes. Oh, we can now get some of their pops, which means we could use cloning. Oh, now we don't have food though. I'll just buy 10k. That should be fine. Colony startup, and we can do some branch of other shenanigans, which means more tech. Skid mark, what the hell? Well, we will be megacorping in you. Perfect. And then I believe we can host another festival, which we're absolutely going to do. I need to build up our resources there. There we go, we're maxed. This colony one is bugged. I actually can't do anything. Oh well, abandon that. Discovery is done, meaning we can now go synthetic age, which we're going to do. We're now on a festival too, so we're getting a billion trillion pops and resources. And we now dropped into low, but look at how much trade we were getting. We can just go back up to high easily, go into burn again. And what, we have 4.8 thousand here. That's quite insane. We need to move them to our other ship. Let's allow resettlement. And we do not need this many civilians on our capital. Wait, did festival happen for both arc ships? I thought it was just one. I think it was everyone. Oh, yeah, it's all of them. Okay, that's absurd. That's pretty dumb. Max trade, gosh. I guess we just build more alloys so we can get another arc ship. I didn't realize I was actually only 24 years in. I thought I was like 60. With the economy, the tech, everything, it's absurd. All I'm doing is sitting here and microing contracts because influence is our bottleneck. Building up these way stations to fund us in the future. And we're just going around with the other arc ship doing contracts. Like there's one right here. We can go do that once we finish this help colony, which we're doing down here. And then when there's no contracts down here, we just automate collect stockpile. Arc ship will collect all that stuff, except this. And if there's any ever tech ones, because our tech's now so good, we can do it in like 4 months. And then we have insane trade. I guess we build more alloys. I guess this arc ship builds another one when we get the influence, because that also costs influence. And when we get a third arc ship, we can do 3 contracts at the same time. Looks like we do actually need some of these civilians to come work over here. So now you're producing us 2,200 trade here, 1,400 here. Probably should switch the governors over if this is more trade. Let's build another military arc ship. And we need a commission back with these guys. I can't actually do what I want to do. Here's 5,000 consumer goods. Enjoy. Oh, there's a war. We're not doing the war one. Oh, we could also do another festival. Well, since we're waiting, they need time to recover. I'm gonna shove a bunch of improved relations with you. You're also a vassal of the Fallen Empire. What? Give me those research contracts. The research ones are so good once you get your tech up because you don't have to go there and they just give you tech, trade, influence, everything we need while we just sit across the map. It's not just the tech symbol either. You can do remote mining stuff to buff up their deposits for them. We're fully maxed in terms of operational reserves. We just now pump everything into alloys, I guess. Commercial pacts, branch office. Let's go to the capital to make it cheaper over there. We're only making 59 consumer goods. I'm going to change this now into full alloys, I think. And now we have another arc ship because they're not capped. For some reason, who knows? This probably should become a research one, like actually fully dedicated to tech. Yeah, we can make you collect and stuff, and then this military arc ship can start getting ready to take over this guy because they hate us. And I think we now do a festival. Perfect timing. It's festival time. Let's see how bonkers our resources go, shall we? Yes. And just to confirm, yeah, they do get absurd bonuses too, like on all your arc ships. That's mental. Like this trade, they're producing a 17,000 trade here for up to 4k tech. It's absurd. We can get another civic. Tempted by franchising for our subjects, but I don't know. We don't have any subjects yet. You know what? I'm just going to take weather exploitation because every single private research enterprise gives us 200 trader jobs for free. I actually think that's pretty good. That means our capital is going to get a bunch of jobs, and we're actually kind of lacking jobs because we get so many pops. We'll start building carrier cruisers, which I think we'll do instead of an arc ship because I can't be bothered to micro more. It's cruiser in time. Let's keep looking for research contracts. Influence, bottleneck, never heard of it. Way station upgrade, which is great because we'll be able to get a logistic hub, which means we can connect everything to one and just sit with one arc ship doing, well, just collecting everything. And we're already out, but we're going to go up almost instantly to high without having to do anything. Oh no, we're not. That's fine. We'll just spend. But yeah, we've got a lot of pops again. The Federation's leveled up. Even more trade. Yes. We're actually at 4k trade without festival, and we need 46 more stars to see the next festival. I'm not sure how possible that's going to be because there is a cap to it, but it's fine because we get to a point where we're extremely OP and then we can get rid of the civic. Let's head down here, and we probably need to start building some robot armies. They do actually have 7k. Oh no, they don't. Oh, we can build ice swarms now. Perfect. Buff up our way stations even more. All right, I think I've built up enough to make them a tribute. Hopefully they vote with us. They did. Oh, finally, arc ship upgrading. We're only at tier 1 arc ships, my friend. This can get a whole lot more stupid. Don't you love this game? Yeah, they're no match. Bunch of commercial packs. I don't mind if I do. Seller Cartel wants to join this? No, I'm fine. Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer. Mente Mori. Oh, they've been invited in. So they've invited in, and now they want to leave and give me stuff. So this is like a completely free win. Sure. Arcship should easily take out the Starbase. Same with Bethesda. Same with Whispers of the Shroud. Yeah, like, that's fine with me. You guys give me stuff. Great thing is, because the logistic hub costs quite a lot of trade, it increases in upkeep per way station on the wayline. We pay for all of that, so we can just get all of these juicy resources and laugh on the way back to the bank, I guess. Probably should start working on upgrading these now. 50 fleet size? Yeah, we'll send our cruisers. Only 40 of them can go. We'll send two corvettes and some stuff. We finally finished ascending 33 years in on 4.4 is not bad, you know. I'm gonna go modular because we can get more trade buffs. I like more trade buffs. Okay, surely we win with 2 cruisers, 2 corvettes. Surely. We also have 74,000 unity just waiting to finish. Modularity. Yeah, and we're collecting everything now. Oh, there's stonks everywhere. Like, there's just everything's buffing everything, and it's going mad. Champion Forge starts now. Hopefully we win. I mean, we have cruisers. Nobody else has cruisers. We're just gonna stay at range with our hangars and missiles. Everyone's dead. The easiest win ever. Unfortunately, Champions Forge Live costs influence. One bottleneck. So where are the research contracts that take 1 month to do? Let's activate that. Well, apparently we've also explored everything. We have 14 more that we could do. And we finally made them a subject, which means branch office. Okay, we need to kill this guy to take all of their stuff, their branch offices, because they have them in the rest of the galaxy. So we will try and get over there, I think. We can finally go modularity. Let's go. Meaning we can now get less upkeep, more living metals. But more importantly, we can create a big template, which is dark matter engines, can give us 20% efficiency. Matrix trading, 20% more trader job efficiency. I will put that on. We'll have dark matter engines. Efficient processes could go on for that 5%. We could also get 20% assembly, which is insane. But we can put that on the other one, the one that's being assembled. Researcher job output? Yeah. We'd have to keep all our negatives on, which is a bit annoying. No, we wouldn't. We could get rid of that. We could put 2 -1s. No more bad empire size. Then we can make a template. Instead of recycled, we have 1 more point is the issue. Luxurious. Monoform on. Take off dark matter and put on mass produce. So these should be the ones that get made, and then they all integrate into the insane one. And now the upgrades are done, we have more districts that we can build. We can also host a festival, which we'll probably do too. There's again another Ascension perk. We could go defend the galaxy if we really wanted to. I mean, probably Voidborn, right? More habitability, less cost, more districts. Districts are districts, and districts make the world go round. And now we're doing way station shenanigans. Expansion for the 50% more can be really nice. This is all I've been doing. I'm just zoomed out, looking where all the contracts are, and doing all the remote ones. Influence is no longer an issue, nor is anything really. But I was never on burn. I hate how it resets back the balance. I could have been at such higher numbers. I'm a failure. Okay, I'm going to do a festival now. It might be the last festival because there's not... We got 30. There's surely 20 more. Festival is going 9k research. Just look at these stupid numbers. Like, who thought this was balanced? 35,000 trade. That's balanced. Oh, I'm about to get Machine Assembly Complex 2, which will mean more pops. It's just great. It just instantly fills up all the jobs that we've just built. The fact it affects pops makes it insane. Anything that just gives you pop. I'm maxed on alloys for property. to remember to go back to burn, because otherwise my consumer goods will not be happy. Not that it looks happy right now anyway, but they are all integrating into this, meaning we're just getting stronger as the game goes on. It's a bit mental. 26.4 assembly, 2k tech, 47 years in. Sure, some numbers might be negative, some a little bit more than others. We have unlimited trade to just fix them. Positive numbers. Consumer goods an issue? It will be a positive number. Everything will be a positive number, damn it. And the thing about the tech, well, remember we're collecting all the tech over here too. So that 2k is actually a lot more. I think it's time to see some assets, and that will declare us the richest in the galaxy. I mean, we're the strongest diplomatic weight. We have the most insane arc furnaces, and we still could maybe get another festival in. Wait, who am I actually at war with? You want to join? I'll let people join. I declared war on you. What? Okay, apparently we're not at war with who what? How am I at war with my own Fed? What has just happened? I am so confused. What is happening? Why am I at war with my own Fed? Why is it only my own Fed now? What? I can't even go into these systems. What? Well, we're winning because everyone else is with us. They're being invaded by other stuff now anyway. I can't move here. This is so stupid. My federation's leveled up even though I'm at war with them. More trade. Oh, my fleets can move, but my arc ships can't. Maybe because they're on passive? The peace office done. What? I think I gained branch offices? I don't really know. They're still in my federation. What? That was odd. Let's do one last festival for the memes, because I like seeing the massive, big, stupid numbers. 27k trade, 10k tech. It's not even that good because I did lose this arc ship, so we're getting a lot of reduction here, but it's just beautiful. These numbers, beautiful. Megacorp Nomad is what I wanted to play as soon as I heard about Nomads, and it is probably one of the best builds for Nomads. Everything just synergizes with itself. Oh, that's incredible. And once we're done, because there's no more unique stars, well, we can get rid of stellar encounters and just put something else on to be even stronger. If you enjoyed this video, click here to watch my 25-hour live stream where we're playing Stellaris, trying to beat the 25 times crisis all as many times as possible, or at least once. Click here now. I'll see you there.